Hello, and good evening, everybody. How are we doing today? Well, we all know what time of week it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's everyone's favorite time of week. It's DMJ Vroom-room's weapon of choice in North America. I'm GT45 Gaming, Ghost Terror 45, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're having a great day, evening, or afternoon, depending on where it is you're hanging out with us here tonight from. So, we're here tonight for round 8, ladies and gentlemen, round 8 of weapon of choice here. So season 1, and it's a cracker. Boy, oh boy, it's close in the standings, and just some great battles going in on track here. So we're gonna get through all of that here in just a minute. But first of all, let's go through some of our race details here, ladies and gentlemen. Most importantly, of course. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Spa. So we're over in Belgium here today, and the circuit length is 4.3 miles. So it's a 7-kilometer long track. It has 20 left and right hand turns. It is a real world circuit with tarmac surface. It appears in Gran Turismo 2, Gran Turismo 5, 6, Gran Turismo Sport after an update, and Gran Turismo 7. So, fastest lap for real is a 146.286 by Bottas, Mercedes F1, obviously. And selected others is a 141.7 in the Porsche Cup Hybrid. So a little bit of juicy historical information there as well, ladies and gentlemen, here for Spa today. Now, the drivers got into the airports, they unloaded their gear, expecting to see some nice sunny weather, and well, to their surprise, it's raining. So we're here, we're running in the rain today, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be an absolutely fantastic race here at DMJ Vroom-room. And we're about 5 minutes out from starting our qualifying here. We're actually right on time here tonight, which is fantastic stuff. We love to see it. So let's go over the rest of our details here, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys and gals watching tonight. Paul Blomstrom coming in with the thumbs up there as well. How you doing, Paul? Much love, much love. Appreciate it. So we got the, of course, again, this is a wet race. So typically in our series, it's a soft to hard tire compound. And then there's a mandatory tire required. But in this race, because it's raining, the drivers are going to be forced to pull out the wet tires here today. So they will be using wet tires here today. There's no tuning as the cars have specific settings and that they have to run on each car, depending on the car it is that they're driving. Hi, Riley. How are you? I'm good today, brother. We have 6 times tire wear and 4 times fuel depletion, ladies and gentlemen. The boost is off. The grid start is real with a full start check. Slipstream is real. Mechanical damage is heavy, so the drivers are really going to have to be careful here today, not to overdo it here in the rain and hit the wall. Initial fuel, of course, is a full tank of fuel. The drivers are only allowed to use anti-lock braking and traction control system. The grip, of course, is reduced on a wet track or on the edge of the track, and the overtaking system is default. Riley coming in with that thumbs up as well. Much love, brother. Drivers must use the mandatory tire for at least 2 laps. So a full circuit lap, the tire is basically required to be used on. So the out lap doesn't count as that lap. They do have to start across that start-finish line with that required tire. Pardon me. Sorry, chat. So tonight, again, we're in the rain, so the drivers are forced to bring out that wet tire here tonight. So there is no mandatory tires here tonight. Obviously, the drivers can risk it for the biscuit if they really wanted to, I suppose. But not recommended to be driving in the rain on slicks, obviously. And, I mean, the only other option is to go up into the much lower, grippier tires, which just isn't a good idea. So you obviously want the rain tires for these wet races, so that's what the drivers are going to be running here today. And of course the pit window is at the end of lap 4, so at the beginning of lap 5 is when these drivers are allowed to start the pit, take tires, take fuel, do whatever it is that they need to do. So we do have red flag situations, of course, in play as always, ladies and gentlemen. We're 3 minutes away from starting our qualifier here. So let's just jump you guys right over to the action. Hashtag Ninja Kids, says Paul. So we do have a couple of changes in the field here today, ladies and gentlemen. We are missing a couple of drivers here today. So we only have, I believe it's only 12 on the grid today. Yes. So we're missing Spec 1 today. So fellow teammate Rockefeller Racing's Ice Block is actually going to step in for him tonight and reserve in Spec 1's place. So he will be earning points for Spec 1 here tonight. And then we've brought Ninja Kid in as well, our top reserve here at the series this season. And he's going to be reserving for Apex Racing's Tattooed Freak, as he had work obligations as well tonight and wasn't able to make the race. However, with that being said, um, once he's done work, he may actually jump in and join us in the comms box at some point throughout the race here. So it should be quite interesting. And then we're missing Nolander as well. Again, due to work obligations as well. And we totally understand, real life comes first, ladies and gentlemen. We totally understand that here at DMJ. We do our absolute best to try and find drivers to fill in for these drivers. But just ran out of reserves for the evening. So we're going to be missing Nolander and Queenie on grid tonight. And everybody else is here. So I believe there's only one driver that's not out. Oh, there we go. Everybody is out on track. So we do have LJ Super Ninja, who did win round 7 at Laguna last week. We got Cartier West, who missed round 7 last week. So he's going to be looking for a race win here tonight for sure. We got Apex Superman. Now, everybody's like, well, who's that? Well, okay, Apex Superman, ladies and gentlemen, is Steel Reeves. So Steel Reeves is now one of the newest members to Apex Racing here as well. Decided to go with a name change as well, just like Cabbages did when he joined Apex Racing. So Apex Racing has been scooping up some of these drivers here from the series today to add to the team. We have, of course, BA Dubs here. We all love our BA Dubs here on track. He's in that very, very good-looking Lamborghini livery there, ladies and gentlemen. Can't find my words today. And then we have Apex Racing's Arctic Wolf here as well. And he's in a different color here today, as he's in a really nice blue livery here today. So that's looking pretty sharp in that Lamborghini. And then we've got Vegas Paul. You can just see him chilling on the end of the track there. We got Kilt. Everybody's fan favorite, Mr. Kilt Racer, is up on track. Then we've got Ninja. He's just hanging out there. Everybody's waiting. Egon's in the pits because Egon is hosting the lobby. So Egon will be starting the race when it's time to go. And we're ready to go. So there we go. We are 100% on the nose on time tonight. Love that. Great job to the drivers. Great job to Egon. And we're underway in qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jamal coming in with that thumbs up as well. Hashtag Chris Reeves, says Paul up in the chat. So I believe Egon is our first driver out of the pit lane here. So we will just sit with Egon here as he's going around on the outlap here. We got LJ coming in with that with the big time share there as well. Much love, much love. Appreciate that, Maya. Thank you so much for the share. And again, everybody, if you do enjoy these races, please, if you don't mind, to hit that like or any form of reaction, I guess. It doesn't have to be a like. It could be a heart, a smiley face, a frowny face. It could be the laughing face, whatever it is that they have available there. Or, and of course, share the stream out just one time for them if you wouldn't mind. And it just helps the page grow. And of course, we wanted everybody to get out there to see what DMJ Vroom-room is all about too. And we are supporting MacMillan Cancer Support as well, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I didn't notice last night on stream, because we do support MacMillan Cancer Support outside of DMJ Vroom-room here as well on GT45 Gaming, is Paul Blomstrom came in yesterday with a $10 donation, US dollar donation there for MacMillan Cancer Support. So I'd like to give a shout out to Paul Blomstrom as well for that yesterday, as I did miss it last night. I seen it just a few minutes ago when I went into my dashboard on Facebook there. So again, everybody, there's just a little pink button right beside the stars button beside where you comment on the Facebook stream. And if you just hit that button, it takes you through Facebook to MacMillan Cancer Support, and that's how you can donate. Of course, it's safe, secure, and you can do it however you choose to donate, of course, from there. And whether it be a penny, a dollar, $10, $100, $1,000, anything, whether you can afford anything, it's massively appreciated. And if you can't, you know what? That's okay too, because you're still here supporting us. You're still here supporting DMJ Vroom-room. You're supporting the drivers on track, and that's just as important as well as being able to financially support a cause as well, ladies and gentlemen. So you're all legends. We love you so much, and we are underway here in qualifying at Spa, and you can see the track is very wet here today, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that overspray coming up from the guys' cars as they're going around. We got Clarissa coming up. Good luck, everyone. Clarissa coming in with the thumbs up as well. Hope everybody is having a fantastic midweek. because we're going to make it a little bit better with a juicy DMJ race for everybody here tonight. So this will be a 40-minute endurance race after this qualifying is done, and we're just sitting with Egon here. Oh, Super Ninja's actually the first car out. I got too many keyboards in front of me. I keep hitting. Are we good? Yeah, we good. We good. Sorry about that, chat. Let's have a good race. Jake and Kelty. Oh, look at that. We got a good spread of love for the drivers here in the chat today. And I'm sure it's just a matter of time before all the Ninja Kid fans come out here tonight as well. So, LJ is on the hot lap. We see Egon in second behind him. And then Jake coming around third behind Egon there. All drivers on their hot laps. So, now the times are going to count. So let's see what happens here at Spa today. All the drivers are looking pretty good here so far in the rain as well. So we will get back to, let's just go take a look through the field here. As we got Egon second, we got Jake in third. Jake is, I believe he's our current point standing leader at the moment. We have Badass here in fourth place. He came around there nice and cooking. We got Cabbages here in fifth as well. We got Superman, a.k.a. Steel Reeves, ladies and gentlemen, in sixth place. We've got Rockefeller Racing Ice Block, who's reserving for Spec 1 tonight in 7th place. Absolute 100% last second addition to the race here today. So he's just going to be rocking a good little stock livery, as we didn't have time to get one set up for him here. So we have Dubs here in 8th as well. Dubs opting to jump on track. He was not feeling the best today, but he's out here and he's going to give her a go. And we got Paul in 9th. We've got Ninja in 10th. We've got Arctic Wolf in 11th. We've got Cartier in 12th. We've seen this from Cartier a lot. And we got Kilton to the 13th here, and the last one on the track here in qualifying. So Cartier you'll see sit in the back of the pack, and you'll just see him do his thing, man. And then he'll just cook a hot lap from who knows where he pulls these hot laps from, ladies and gentlemen. Cartier West is absolutely blazing fast, and he's probably live on Facebook right now, ladies and gentlemen. So Cartier West Gaming on Facebook, if you want to see it from his point of view. And I believe that Dubs is also streaming on Twitch, so it'll be BA_Dubs on Twitch. And I'm not sure if Kilty's streaming or not either, but Super Ninja could be streaming. We have a few streamers in the broadcast here, so whoop whoop, Superman, Steel Reeves. Haha, the wife's in there showing that love. So we got Jake eating up all kinds of slipstream here on Egon there. So he's trying to utilize a little bit of love from the back of that Lamborghini here. So we are starting to get near the end of the lap here for Super Ninja's first lap in qualifying here. So we're going to stick with him as he comes across the line. And we'll just bounce through the field until everybody gets across and see where we all end up here. Ooh, the chicane's tricky on a dry racetrack. I can just imagine how difficult that is in that rain. And Ninja's going to come across with a 44.7. So that's quite a quick time from Super Ninja. So Egon coming across here. He's going to stay in P2. Jake's going to come across. Jake takes P2 from Egon. We got Badass coming across P2. Cabbage is taking P2 from Badass. We got Superman now coming across the line. What's he going to do as he comes across the line here on his first lap? He is going to stay in 6th currently. We got Dubs coming across. He's going to take 5th. We've got Paul comes in and takes 7th. We've got Ice Block coming in. He stays in 9th currently. We've got Ninja Kid comes across, takes 4th. Cartier coming across. He is going to take 2nd. We've got Guilty, Mr. Guilty. Guilty coming across right now. Not on the best lap. Must have made a little bit of a mistake in one of the corners there, but that's all right. These drivers have plenty of time here at Spa today to get that hooked up, dialed in lap. So currently our provisional pole sitter is Super Ninja. So we'll have to see if he can keep that away from Cartier West, Cabbages, Badass, Ninja Kid, and Jake. It's going to be an absolutely quick race here tonight. We have lots of fast guys in the field here, right from top to bottom. So it should be quite interesting to see how this works out. Again, tire wear, ladies and gentlemen, is at 6 times. So big time tire wear from the drivers here. We have no audio. Let me fix that. There we go. Now you guys got the good stuff. There we go. All right, we got the car sounds here. We got the rain. We got all the sounds going on here. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I just seen that it wasn't running properly there. We got that sorted out. So Ninja coming across here at 244.7. That's a pretty quick lap in the rain here in Spa with these Group 4 cars. So He's opted to run that McLaren 650. He's been running that all year long. Seems very comfortable with that car there. Getting a little bit sideways around the corner. Then we got Cartier in currently sitting in second, but he is at the back. And where is our boy Egon, who was second out on track? He is in P8. So we're just kind of watching that live standings here, and we're just seeing how it's going to shape up as everybody starts to come around on their second laps. Ooh, Egon get a little bit loose there, managing to save the car. Really great job by Egon there to save that car. Again, a benefit to the Lamborghini being an all-wheel drive, of course, ladies and gentlemen. It is a little more friendly, I guess, in a sense, when it goes off track. For as much as a race car going off track can be friendly, I suppose, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Chantel coming in with the share as well. How you doing, Chantel? How you doing today? And our everybody's fan favorite Kilt Racer, he's coming around here right now. Alright, so Badass has taken second from teammate Cabbages here as well, who is sitting in third. So Cartier from Cartier and Cabbages, so leapfrogging 2 positions. Cartier currently sitting in third. Ninja Kid's now up into fourth here, so that's Cabbages down back into P5. Not bettering his first lap. We have Superman coming across in sixth here, so Superman is looking very racy today. We love to see that. We see Kilt coming in, we see Jake coming in, putting on some fresh tires there. We got Ice Block here. Ice Block has been away from the game for a little bit here, so it'd be interesting to see how he comes about here tonight. He just got thrown into the fire, that poor guy. We got a exclamation point notify up in the chat here. Much love. Welcome to the family, Chantel. Welcome to the Winner's Circle community, and welcome to GMJ Vroom-room Weapon of Choice Season 1. Much love. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the support. We do have Arctic Wolf here in 11th as well. We know the Apex team has been working pretty hard on this race here over the last few days leading up to the race. So it should be seeing those guys looking pretty racy here, I think, tonight. But Rockefeller Racing's Super Ninja looking good again here, hoping to repeat from Laguna Seca in round 7 last week and go back-to-back wins here tonight. And then we got Badass, who's just had a very, very solid season. Chasing for those top 3 positions here in the overall standings, currently sitting in second place right now. Cartier West, who missed last week, so he's going to take a little bit of a hit in the standings, but still going to be in the fight by the end of this season as well. As I was unaware he was going to be away, and we didn't have a reserve driver for him, so so missing out on some points there as well, unfortunately, last week. Ninja Kid is our reserve driver. He is the man. He is the man who comes in and fills in for drivers who can't make it all season long, and he's been putting in some work this season, and here he is on track today, and he's filling in for Apex Racing's Tattooed Freak here today. And you can see him with that beautiful RWB Racing livery on there. Of course, a member of RWB Racing Team, ladies and gentlemen. So representing RWB here today. Apex Racing by Cabbages, of course, looking solid as always in 5th place. Here we see Super Ninja now going in for some fresh rubber. We would expect to see Jake on a pretty quick lap here by the end of qualifying. We got Dubs looking solid here in 8th place as well. And again, Dubs wasn't feeling well earlier this evening, so glad to see him on track. And he's looking racy tonight. It's going to be a great race. This is going to be a fantastic race. I can't wait to see this thing. The drivers are looking very, very racy tonight. They're looking very solid on track. We got Vegas in 10th, Ice Block in 13th here. He will come into his own. He just opted to jump in and hang out with the guys, and we threw him into a race. So let's see how it goes. Gotta love it. These Rockefeller Racing guys, they are all very good drivers, so he will do absolutely fine here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And filling in for teammate Rockefeller Racing Spec 1 here tonight, as Spec 1, of course, having a family emergency to attend to, so... Give him a hell, boys, still out on the road, but there's Spirit. We got Ice Block in for you tonight, Spec. Ice Block's going to fill out a drive for you tonight. Just be safe out there, my guys. Be safe out there. See, that's what happens here at GT45 Gaming DMJ Vroom-room, ladies and gentlemen. You jump into the lobby to hang out with the boys pre-race, and if there's a spot, you might get tossed in. It just happened to Ice Block. Ha we love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, the guys are always just so willing to get on track and race. That's what we love about it, man. We are sim racers, and if we get an opportunity to race, we're not going to say no. I mean, come on. We love to race. Ice Block is my bro. Fun fact: he's my childhood best friend. Well, there we go. A little bit of fun facts from Spec One over on YouTube, there, ladies and gentlemen. Love to hear that. Long time childhood friend. So that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. So my Cabbage is now up into P2. So my Cabbages and Badass have been swapping that P2, P3 position around here. While Cartier is just chilling out back and fourth place here. Don't count Cartier West out, ladies and gentlemen. He will put a cooker of a lap in, and I don't doubt it for a second. We got Lindsay Scott coming in with the like. How you doing tonight, Lindsay? I hope you're having a fantastic day or evening, depending on where it is you're hanging out from. So Vegas Paul up in the top 10 there. We see just behind Ninja Kid there. We got Superman, a.k.a. Steel Reeves, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, oh boy, he is looking fire tonight. He's got that rockin' new Apex livery, a new member of Apex Racing, and boy, he is looking the part tonight. I can't wait to see what he's got on track tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's looking very, very good. We got Jake here in 7th. We've got Dubs in 8th. We have Egon in 9th place. We've got Vegas in 10th. We've got Arctic Wolf currently sitting in 11th. We've got Kilt now up in the 12th. And our man Ice Block there in 13th currently. So about one lap left for all the drivers here. Chantel, go Kilt and Chris. Aye, right on. We love to see it. We got some Kilt fans up in the house. We got some Superman fans up in the house. We got some Spec fans. We got some Ice Block fans. Man, we have Ninja Kid fans. I'm loving it, guys. Keep lighting it up. Don't forget to share this out, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't mind, it'd be greatly appreciated. Obviously, you don't have to. It's just a couple free things we can do to help the page grow. And, of course, everybody should know about DMJ Vroom-room and what we're doing over here in North America. And there's going to be more of these coming. Season 1 is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, woo. Can't wait till the end of the season. It has been an absolutely fantastic season. It has been a very close points race all season long, right from round 1 right through up until now into round 8. And this points race will be going on right up until the final round here in round 10 in a couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't want to miss it. These drivers have been battling hard all season long, and it has been worth every single second of broadcasting content. Woo! We see Ninja Kid going to bleed the penalty there and just absolutely losing that Lamborghini. Did a really good job to keep it on the side of the track there, though. Holy guacamole. So there's driving in the rain, ladies and gentlemen. Driving in the rain. It can bite you. It can, oh, as we see it happening to Egon there right now as well. Dubs in the top 10 spot here still as well. We got Vegas at 11th. Woo! We had a little bit of excitement there. We got Ice Block getting a little bit of damage there. Poor Ice Block. We love Ice Block. Thank you so much, Ice Block, for doing this, for stepping in for Spec, my guy. Much appreciation. Great form. Absolutely. Woohoo! Go, babe, go, says Clarissa. Let's go, Chris and Kilt, says Cody B. How is everybody doing, man? There is so much love up in here tonight. We love to see it. Chantel coming out with the multiple shares, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute legend she is. Let's get a hashtag Chantel up in the chat for all the shares. You're coming in and dropping about 20 shares, ladies and gentlemen. That is huge. That is massive. Thank you so much, Chantel. You are seriously the hero of the day today. So we see Kilt in 13th. We got GVD Jake, a stolen pole right on the final lap here. So great job by Jake. So Super Ninja dropping down to P2 here. And it's only a tenth of a second between Jake and Super Ninja, and then there's only a tenth between Super Ninja and Cabbages currently coming across in third. Is he going to better that? No, he's going to stay in third. Cartier is still on a... No, Cartier's not. Cartier's not on the hot lap. Cartier's going to start in P4. We see Badass in 5, Ninja in 6. We've got Superman still on a lap here, so let's see if he can better that time, and quite potentially can here. No, he's not going to quite get it. It was very close, though. So great job there by Superman. We got Dubs coming across. He's in 10th. He stays in 10th. We got Ninja coming across. Does Ninja take pole? Yes. Ninja gets his pole position back from GVG Jake. And we see Egon sitting in the back there. Egon is going to practice a race start there. So A little bit of a smart thinking from Egon back there as you just see him in the back of the grid here getting a little bit of race start practice in. I can't find him. Where did he go? Sorry, chat. We didn't mean to do that. Oh, and Tattooed has joined the comms box, ladies and gentlemen. So great timing from Apex Racing's Tattooed Freak because he's gotten in right just as the race is about to start here.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How about you, my man? How's it going? Good timing.
Man, adulting sucks.
Adulting sucks. Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
adulting sucks, dude. Yeah, got out of work and did about 85 on the freeway all the way home, and just tried to get in here as fast as possible. Unfortunately, I knew I wasn't going to make it home in time to be able to race with the guys tonight, but you know I'm here. I'm here now.
Here in spirit, racing all the way home, just thinking about the guys on track. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are going to get this race underway. So we do have Ninja in first, Jake second, Cabbages third, Cartier fourth, Badass fifth, Ninja Kid sixth, Superman seventh, Arctic Wolf eighth, Egon ninth, and Dubs does round out our top 10 here. You can never get that off in time. It is too short. All right, so the lights are red, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready to go green. We can hear the drivers revving those engines. Lamborghinis and McLarens on the field tonight. And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Super Ninja getting a pretty good start. But we see Mike Cabbages getting a great launch in that Lamborghini. That all-wheel drive kicking in there. And he's going to take the race lead very early on here, coming into the first corner. Ooh, this is going to get dicey, ladies and gentlemen, as we're coming too wide all the way through. Look at these drivers. Absolutely beautiful coming out of corner one. They all survive. So let's see how Rouge already all comes up and the Camel straight. If we get through this all in one piece, ladies and gentlemen, these drivers deserve a massive round of applause as this is not an easy task in the rain. Oh, we've seen ninth place driver Arctic went a little bit wide there. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, all 13 drivers. Oh, we see Dubs getting a little bit loose there. He saves it. Great job by Dubs. All these drivers made it through. We got a three-wide battle for 5th, 6th, and 4th. We've got Cartier in 4th. We see Badass going on the outside here. Inside, sorry. Oh, wow, we got some racing going on. We see Superman going a little bit wide there. He's just going to take his time coming back on track here, of course, ladies and gentlemen. And I do apologize to Tattoo. This is a crazy race start here in Spa. Great job by all the drivers. And Superman is back on track. So everybody is no worse for the wear here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! And man, I bet you're wishing you're on track with these guys. This is going to look like these guys are really going to put on a good race here for us tonight.
It definitely looks like it's going to be an exciting night tonight.
But we do have Apex Racing's Mike Cabbages currently in the lead. He is trying to defend from LJ Super Ninja right now, who did win last week's round. And he is putting all kinds of pressure on Cabbages. So it's going to be interesting to see how Cabbages handles this pressure here as, again, he's just been showing really good grit and determination all season long. So I really want to see this guy snag another podium or two here before the end of the season. Drew Griffin coming in saying, good luck, guys. Much love. How you doing, Drew? And of course, Apex Tattooed Freak in the comms box here with us tonight, the man behind Apex Racing, and finding yourself some drivers here out of the DMJ series. So that's really fantastic. The team is growing, and I can't wait to see what you guys have in store for the future here at Apex Racing. So tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing over there right now.
Well, right now we're just kind of more in the recruiting stages. You know, I don't want to say we're super picky with who we ask to join Apex, but we are. It's not open to everybody. Let's just put it that way. You know, it's more about a brotherhood, a family type atmosphere, and it's all about helping each other get faster and whatnot throughout the seasons and as we grow as a community and as a team.
Absolutely. Well, that's really fantastic. I love to see it. So, I mean, you've definitely found yourself some really great drivers here in the last couple of weeks, and they're looking really good here on track for the most part tonight. So we see Dubs flashing his lights here. So we do know Dubs is on a controller, so that could just be the fact that he's on a controller. Or maybe he was a little unhappy with something that just happened there. So let's go maybe take a look and see if there was maybe an incident coming into the final chicane here. I gotta find him first. Doesn't seem to be that there was an incident there. I think that Dubs just being a controller driver, just flashing those headlights, just pushing his L3 stick as he's coming around the corner there. So back up to our race leader here, who is now Super Ninja. So he's actually gotten the job done on Cabbages. So Cabbages must have made a little bit of a mistake here currently, and allowed a couple of drivers to get past us. We see GVD Jake, our current standings leader right now, sitting in second place here. But Cabbages ain't letting him go. Cabbages is going to sit in the back end of this McLaren, and he's not going to let Jake go. We know Cabbages wants to win one of these. We know he wants to win one of these. What driver doesn't want to win a race? And marry me, tattooed freak, says Spec One. We love it. We love it. So, I accept. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to let us know when the date is. Let's go, Dub, says Drew. Oh, man, we have fans for every driver in the field here tonight. We love to see that, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely spectacular. Ninja Kid reserving for Tattooed Freak, who's in the Collins box here with us tonight, actually. So looking good here in 6th place as well. Egon in 7th. Mr. Consistent, we call Egon. He's always 6th, 7th, or 8th place. It never fails. That's where he is. We got Vegas Paul looking really good here as well in 8th place. Big shout out to D.90 there on the side of that Ferrari there as well. D.90 being the other amazing broadcaster and host, of course, of the DMJ Vroom-room series over in the United Kingdom there. They've been going for quite some time over there now. I believe they're just about to start their 6th season of Choice of Weapon over in the United Kingdom here, going into GT7. So don't forget to go check out D.90 for a bunch more DMJ Vroom-room content as well, ladies and gentlemen, as DMJ Vroom-room is branching. And Ice Block looking actually really good here. For a poor guy decides to come in and jump into a race and hang out with the boys pre-race and get tossed right into the mix here. So right on the back end of this pack. So he's doing a really great job for literally getting thrown into the fire, so to speak. So Ninja again looking very strong up in P1 here. LJ Super Ninja, ladies and gentlemen, only 16 years old and showing absolutely incredible pace here in the series. He started as a reserve driver at the beginning of the series, and then of course had to step in to fill in for Apex Racing's Formula One, who had to step out of the series due to work obligations. So Super Ninja taking over his spot, just basically building off the points that Formula One started with. So in a sense, it's kind of a team effort here now. Formula One started the half of the season building the points, and Super Ninja basically finish it off now. So that's kind of a cool little thing that's happening there. And then Jake in second, and Cabbages not too far behind. Now, I know that these Lamborghinis are really good here in the rain, so I would not count these Apex boys out here in these Lamborghinis today, ladies and gentlemen. Badass, another quick driver, also with Apex Racing, but Cartier West is not giving Badass an inch. He has been behind Badass pretty much the whole race here, eating a whole lot of overspray from the back of Badass's car, but managing it really well. And again, Cartier West is a very quick driver here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Just really unfortunate missing last week, so he's got some work to do here tonight. Ninja Kid, again, solid 6th place. Another a young man. I believe he's only just turned 20 years old, I think. Maybe even 19, I can't remember, but just starting college as well. So another young guy here showing some incredible pace at DMJ Vroom-room North American Division here as well. And then Egon, everybody loves Egon over at CC Sim Racing as well. He races there and showing the support here, GT45 Gaming. And then Vegas Paul here looking really good in 8th place as well today. So we got some different faces moving around in the field here tonight. We got Superman having a good race so far. We did see him have a little bit of going a little bit wide into the first set of chicanes there around after the Kemmel Straight, but starting to move his way back up the field here. So he was looking really good in practice qualifying tonight, so he is going to be a driver we're going to be looking out for, but he does have a teammate just behind him here as well. Ooh, getting a little bit wide, Arctic Wolf is there, but we'll see if he can get caught up to Superman there, maybe get a little bit of teamwork going there and start pushing the field. You see Dubs coming up on behind Arctic Wolf there as well. Kilt Racer in 12th with Ice Block just up behind him there as well. So let's move up through the field here, and I'm going to let Tattoo take over just for a minute here so I can catch my breath.
Oh, oh man, you don't want me doing that. But I did notice there that Badass is starting to put a little distance here between him and Cartier. You know, the one thing about this Lamborghini, I mean, it's kind of a beast to drive in normal conditions, but on this wet, you know, with the four-wheel drive, man, it's got a lot of pull coming out of the corners. You can get on the throttle a lot easier and whatnot, but it is a bear to turn. You know, it just does not want to go around corners as fast as some of these other cars. But like I said, straight line speed, it just tends to pull away.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. He is starting to pull a bit of a gap there. He's almost got that open up to a second there, so he's actually got Cartier out of the slipstream here currently, which is exactly what he's going to be looking for. Try to pull up on my cabbages, and maybe those two can start pushing Jake up in front of them there as well. I know it's raining out on track, but if these drivers can tuck in behind and do a little bit of bum drafting and do a little working together, they can definitely grab some time up on those guys up ahead of them there as well. But we will have a round of pit stops as well, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way these drivers are going to go 40 minutes here on one set of tires in the rain. It's just risky business. So you will see a round of pit stops, and that'll change the complexity of the race here a little bit as well. So great shout out by Tattooed there. And again, the Tattooed really able to give a good driver's perspective on how each of these cars handle in the series, because he's been behind the wheel of each one of these cars throughout the series here, competing against the guys that we are showing on track here tonight. So absolutely glad to have you here in the comments box tonight, Tattooed, and just love to hear your insights as we go through the race here tonight.
I appreciate it, man.
So I guess do any of you guys that are watching here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you have maybe any questions for Tattooed for him to answer about some of these cars, or maybe the best way to drive around Spa in the rain in one of these cars or anything like that? I'm sure he'd be absolutely happy to try and take a shot at answering one of them questions for you guys.
Definitely.
And of course, it's just from a personal perspective. Of course, him as a racer in the game, and of course, having raced in the rain, nobody enjoys it. It's tough business. So, Metha coming in with that like. How you doing, Metha? Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, it's definitely driver perspective, or driver tendencies. Everybody's got their own style, their own way to drive. What works for me may not work for somebody else, and vice versa. So it's really about catching your own groove and figuring out what works best for you. You can give advice to people, you can give them all the tips and the tricks and the hints that you want, but unfortunately, you got to be able to take that and introduce it to your own style.
And we got Kilt doing the old drift line through. I believe that's the no, I don't want to say it because I'm going to be wrong. I cannot remember my corner names this year, man. I just can't do it.
Not to interrupt you, man, but unfortunately, Badass went a little wide coming out of one of the slower corners and got onto the slippery stuff, the super slippery stuff.
No, we do see that. So
Cartier was able to get past him.
Let's see if we can catch that here, guys. No, we just missed it. It looks like both drivers are back up to speed, so that's really unfortunate there. But Cartier does move up ahead of Badass currently, so sitting in 4th place. So Cartier having a fairly solid race so far. And then we've got Ninja Kid here in 6th. There's a pretty good gap between the top 5 and then the rest of the pack here. We got about a 10-second difference here from Ninja Kid to Badass currently. But then there is just a train of cars coming up the racetrack here right in behind Ninja Kid. So we've got Superman. Again, I said it, Chad, he had looked absolutely great all night long in practice and in qualifying. And here he is back up into P7. So I'm actually thrilled, absolutely thrilled to see Superman having a good race here. And he is putting the pressure on Ninja Kid right now. Got a really great run out of already on up the Camel Straight here. And let's see if we can get a move done here. No, he's going to tuck back in behind. He does get the move done. I'm not sure if Ninja Kid is just maybe saving a little fuel there or something. Or just got a bad run up to Camel Straight, but Superman absolutely made short work. And Ninja Kid there getting that move done. Let's go take another look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He definitely deserves to see... we got to go further back. Another shot at that pass. Just coming out of already on, he just had a great run. He got really good exit speed out of there, and just slingshot engaged, got around Ninja Kid, and thank you very much, P6, and up the road he goes. So he is looking very, very good tonight, and we love to see it. Keep going, keep pushing, brother. Get yourself on a podium. We want to get an interview with that man tonight.
Hey, I gotta say, man, we brought Steel Reeves on, aka Apex Superman, just in the last week or so, and the guy's shown a ton of dedication and whatnot. I know pretty much every night he's been on this track practicing, running lap after lap after lap, getting used to the car, and weather conditions, and it looks like it's showing right now.
It is absolutely showing, absolutely showing. He looks like a completely different driver on track here today. When you look at the way he started the series here, he had struggles. He was having a hard time figuring it all out, and now you look at him today, and it's just like he's been doing this for years already. He's having a very solid race. He made a mistake early on in the race. He's battled his way back right almost up into the position he was in when he made the mistake. So he is having a fantastic drive here today, ladies and gentlemen. And Mike Cabbage is still doing really well here in third place, and now has a task of trying to hold Cartier West off, and maybe hold Cartier West off long enough to allow teammate Badass to catch back up as well and put some pressure back on Cartier.
Yeah, Badass has really been fighting up there in the top of the standings this season, trying to get into podium contention, and fighting with Jake and Spec One and
Yeah, I mean, he is gaining on Cartier. He got a really good run. Again, as Tatu was saying earlier, these Lamborghinis just have a great straight line speed capabilities in these cars. And he got a really good run up the Kemmel Straight there and actually gained a couple of tenths of a second on Cartier West coming through there. So, probably about the same point next lap. We should suspect to see Badass really putting some severe pressure back on Cartier West here. That's what we like to see. We like to see these drivers battling like that. We love to see that here at DMJ. And boy, oh boy, these North American drivers this season, they have done it cleanly. Absolute high caliber drivers we have in the series here this season, and just can't thank them enough. They put on great shows week in and week out, and they race hard. They race hard. Do not think that these guys are letting up even for a millisecond, ladies and gentlemen. Each one of these drivers wants that place just as bad as the next one does. And they put it all on the line week in and week out, and man, oh man, it shows. It shows. I mean, we do have a gap between, from fifth to sixth place, but from top to bottom, with the exception of Kilt, just had damage there. So we did see Kilt going into pit lane, but I mean, it's only a 30-second gap from first to 12 right now with Spa in the rain. That's pretty good. Everybody's still on the lead lap, and we're about halfway through the race. So our top 5 drivers are only separated by 10 seconds. So Ninja has actually gotten quite a bit of a gap there. He's got 1.4, 1.1 on Jake, and Jake is about 6 seconds ahead of my Cabbages. So while we were going through the field, I'm now starting to wonder if Jake and Ninja were working together a little bit, maybe to try and get away from that mid-pack battle there for P3. So they have a small gap here. So, of course, pit strategies are going to start coming into play here probably within the next 10 minutes or so, ladies and gentlemen. We'll probably start to see some of these drivers pitting for fuel. Tires. No, go for it. And it's a great shout out. That really is a great shout out. And Tattoo's 100% right, ladies and gentlemen. Jake has been one of those drivers that's really gone above and beyond in the series to make the other drivers feel like they belong on track with everybody else. You know what I mean? Sometimes the driver feels like that they maybe are struggling, or maybe they're slow, or maybe they just don't understand how to do the pit strategy or something like that. And you get a driver like GVG Jake or LJ Super Ninja is a good example as well lately. They come in, they take that driver aside, they have chats with them, they put them on track, they tell them their strategy, they help them figure out a shifting point in a car, or maybe they've refine their lines around the racetrack, and it's really incredible to watch. And Jake actually got the sportsmanship award in round 5 for that exact reason. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that reminds me, round 9 is next week, so we will be putting that sportsmanship vote award up again for another bonus 5 points here. So we'll have that up at the end of the tomorrow. We'll put that vote up in these guys' Discord channels, and these drivers will be able to vote again for the driver they feel maybe say is the most improved driver or has the best racing etiquette, or in the last situation they decided to choose Jake, who was a driver that just steps above and beyond to goes and help out the rest of the drivers in the series, whether it be a driver that he is in a deadlock battle with for position or a driver that's a little bit behind him in the standings. So that is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully we'll have those results when round 9 starts for you guys next week. Well, let's go check that. Oh yeah, look at that. We have a juicy little battle going on here. So we do have Ninja Kid in the front of this run of this pack of cars here in that very beautiful purple Lamborghini he's got there too. Really nice job he did there on that livery, actually. It looks really good. And then we've got Arctic Wolf and just behind him with Dubs right on Arctic's back bumper, and then Ice Blocker right on top of these guys. So Ninja Kid's getting a little bit of a gap here. Dubs made a little bit of a mistake there, just in the foreground and the background there. So let's just stick with this battle here. This is kind of the best battle on track at the moment, I do believe, as there's kind of little battles developing everywhere here. So Ninja Kid, it did go defensive there, making sure to not give the Arctic Wolf the line there, as Arctic Wolf did have a run in the slipstream there, and that does give Dubs an opportunity now to try and go inside on Arctic Wolf here, and Ice Block's going to go make this 3-wide. No, it looks like he's going to lay back a little bit there. He does get a move done on Arctic Wolf, but Arctic Wolf is going to go for the cutback here, try to get it done. Dubs is sideways around the corner, manages to get it together. And great job by these 4 drivers. So Arctic losing 1 position, moving back to 11th. And and we got a move going into the first corner. Dubs going deep. Ninja Kid gets the cutback done. Dubs is sideways again. And Dubs having a little bit of hard time getting that Lamborghini around the corners here right now in a straight line. But somehow he's up in 9th place right now, taking all those positions away from those 3 drivers. So great job by Dubs. We've got Arctic now up in 10th. We've got Ninja back in 11th. We've got Ice in 12th place. So we do see Dubs now with a half-second penalty up ahead of Arctic there as well. So that is going to will certainly probably give a position or 2 back to the guys behind here. We'll see how... It sure seems like Dubs has a little bit of a handle on that car. He's really just throwing the back end of that Lamborghini around these corners, and it really seems to be actually giving him some good exits around the corners here at Spa today. He took a good opportunity to knock a couple tenths of a second off of that penalty there. Unfortunately, picking up another half-second penalty, though, so it's going to be awfully hard for him to bleed that penalty off and not lose any position here. So we're going to just head back up to the front of our field here and see what's going on with our race leaders. So Super Ninja does still have the lead. He's about 1 second ahead of Jake. So Jake's not letting him go by any means, but we're going to see Ninja most certainly coming into pit lane probably at the end of this lap, as his fuel is in the red. So it's going to be interesting to see. Are we going to see any of these drivers opt to not change tires for this race? I think it's a pretty risky strategy, but I also think, judging by looking at some of the guys' tires, it can most certainly be done. So we do see Jake and Ninja coming in for their pit stops. As Cabbage is going to follow suit, it does seem to be that way. So our top 4 drivers have decided to come in and pit. And Badass is opting to go around one more time here. So tires are looking really good, and he should have no problem with the fuel. So Badass is going to opt to try and gain the time on this extra lap right here, and then pit, and hopefully he gets that undercut and gets ahead of a couple of the guys that he's chasing down here in GVD Jake and Super Ninja. And of course, the pit delta here, the pit stops at Spa are quite lengthy. It's one of the longest pit stops here in the game too, as well, ladies and gentlemen. So you really only definitely want to have to stop when you have to stop. Egon has opted to continue on here as well, and Egon's fuel looks absolutely spectacular. So Egon has absolutely been fuel saving in the mid pack there throughout this race. So potentially maybe trying to do a no stop race here. I'm not really sure. I don't think he's got the fuel to do it. It's going to be really close though. And we have Ice Block here as well, currently sitting in fourth. And I mean, he is sitting just over a quarter tank of fuel as well. So a couple of these drivers have done a really good job of saving fuel. We see Jake getting around Ninja Kid there. So Jake has Jump Ninja in the pits. Cabbages is out still ahead of Cartier West. And then we have Superman now sitting 10th. So once the current leaders do take their pit stops, of course, it will settle back. Everybody will settle back into their racing positions. We see Kilt in pit lane here. Kilt looking like he's having some kind of issue with the car there, so the crew is working on it. And we do have, again, we're going to sit with Badass here as he's coming around. And, of course, Badass will be coming into the pits this time around, as I don't think he's got the fuel to make it around one more time. Yeah, Tattooed's there. He just hasn't said much. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it. We got it. Thanks, Beck. Appreciate that. Shout out there. You're going to lose it just for a second. There we go. Alright, we back, chat. Good shout out by Spec1 there in the YouTube chat.
Going back and kind of touching base on what you were talking about earlier as far as the DMJ Vroom-room, weapon of choice league. I got to say that this has probably been one of the most fun leagues that I've run in. A lot of these drivers are super respectful. They race clean. There's no dirty. If something happens and they feel that they were at fault, I've had guys pull off to the side and wait, or give the spot back, which is always appreciated. You just don't see that much in a lot of these leagues.
Yeah, no, that's a good shout as well. You're not, you're 100% right. This is absolutely just super high class caliber field of drivers here. It's a family, ladies and gentlemen. This field. Oh, we see Paul getting a little bit squirrely trying to get into pit lane there. He just keeps the car together, and Egon is going to go around again. So we have Badass and Paul in pit lane. We'll definitely go touch back on that in just 1 second here, as we got some pits going on here. We see Ice Block coming in as well. So Egon opting to go around again, and I think I might be correct on this, chat. I think Egon is going for a massively bold strategy here. I think he's going to try a no-stop race. But Jake is hunting him down. He is only 4.4 seconds behind Egon, and Egon is going to have to fuel save in order to stretch that quarter tank of fuel for another 14 minutes here. We got Ninja just 2 seconds behind Jake there, so not sure why Ninja lost so much time in pit lane there. Maybe he hit the wall coming in and had some damage. I'm not really sure. Ninja Kid now sitting in 4th place. We've got Cartier and Cabbages now battling for 5th and 6th. So Cartier now getting ahead of Cabbages here. Let's see if Cabbages can respond here. Of course, that Lamborghini much quicker in a straight line. He does go inside, so he is going to take a look here. But is Cartier going to stay beside him? Cartier can stay beside him. He's got the inside. Ooh, a little bit of contact between the two drivers there. Cartier does get it done, but there was a little bit of a touch there. So we'll have to see how that plays out later on at the end of the race. But again, these guys are driving hard, ladies and gentlemen. These guys aren't racing. These guys aren't racing for cookies here. They're racing for trophies, ladies and gentlemen. So you are going to see the drivers pushing a little bit hard. And sometimes they are going to make contact. That's why we have officials, ladies and gentlemen, to sort those kinds of things out if necessary. If necessary. Again, with what Tattoo was saying about these drivers really don't file incident reports either. These guys really hash it out amongst themselves at the end of the race when the race is over in chat with each other. So, again, you know, what Tattoo was just touching on. I tend to agree with them. I've been a part of a lot of different leagues myself, racing, of course, as a racer and, of course, as a commentator, and just not have quite seen a group quite like this group before. It's just very a family feel. They look out for each other, they help each other, and usually see the respect on track from these guys as well. So, just really great stuff. But we do see Jake now getting ahead of Egon here, so Egon quickly losing P1 to GVG Jake there, who is absolutely flying right now. But Jake is on fresh rubber, so that is going to play a little bit of a difference, obviously, as Egon's tires are starting to get fairly worn out. We're looking at about a 20% wear on them fronts there now, so he's probably going to pit here. Yes. Opting to come in. He's going to put some fresh rubber on. He isn't going to have to take a lot of fuel, so that should save him some time in the pit lane. So we'll see where Egon comes out. We have Ninja Kid now in a battle with Cartier, and Cabbages here as well. So Ninja now up in 4th place. Cartier going sideways coming out of the corner. Cabbages is going to get that spot back from Cartier. So great job by Cabbages to keep it close, stay patient. You know, he's going to make a move on Ninja Kid coming into the first corner here. So Cabbages is looking very feisty right now, ladies and gentlemen. He is spicing it up a notch here. He gets the move done. Ninja Kid and Cartier both looking for a cutback there. And both tucked back in behind Cabbages. So great job by Cabbages, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go take another look at that. That was a great pass by Cabbages. Really great patience. And just really, really great driving there by my Cabbages.
Cabbage has been another surprising addition. You know, we brought him on. I think he's been on now on the Apex Racing team for going on a month and a half, 2 months, somewhere along those lines. And the guy has just upped his game, you know, and I don't want to say as a team owner, but as a team creator, it's amazing to see that progression, you know.
Well, that's what you want to see out of your drivers as well, too, when you're looking for your racers and your community members. You want to see them putting in the time and the effort, and you want to see. And I mean, and ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. No racing team is looking for major, massive improvement at the snap of a finger. They all understand that practice makes perfect, and it takes time. But Mike Cabbages has been showing really great pace early on in the season. Even when he joined the season, he was an unknown racer to most of us, and showed his worth here on DMJ, and now he's been fighting for those podiums for the last 3 races in a row here. So I said it last week. Look out for this guy. I tell you.
The guy puts his work in, man. He, you know, every week we in our team Discord, in our team channel, in our team chat, we get a spreadsheet, you know, and he's practicing with different cars. He's you know, putting the time in to put a spreadsheet out to show us possibly one of the best strategies or a good strategy, and you know, the effort and time that he's putting into the racing, not only to get better but also to build the team, just is astounding to me.
Well, that's just fantastic. It's a great shout out there from Tattooed. And I mean, I'm glad to see that things are going well with the new drivers as well, you know, the new recruits. And again, can't wait to see what you guys do moving forward. You guys are going to be seeing that Apex all across everywhere.
Hopefully. You know, we're working on building our social media presence right now. You know, we're building the team, but we're also looking at building a social media presence. I know there is some talks right now that Apex Racing Team is going to be doing a league of our own at some point. We don't know all the specifics, and hopefully we can find some other people that want to come in, be a part of it, and also help out with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Might have to put our Ghost 45 up in that series, eh, chat? What do you think?
Absolutely, man. I think you're a welcome addition.
So we did have an incident between Cartier and my Cabbages coming into the final chicane. We do have it marked. So let's see if we can see what happened there. So Cartier was chasing Cabbages coming up to the corner here, and let's just see what happened here. Oh, Cartier is just a little bit late on the brakes and just tapped Cabbages a little bit there. And just stopped, making sure, of course, Cabbages maintaining P3 there. So great job by Cartier there again, ladies and gentlemen, to show exactly what Tattooed said earlier, talking about that respect on track, making contact with my Cabbages, throwing them wide into the chicane, and stopping on track, making sure that Cabbages maintains that position ahead of Cartier there. And by him doing that, that's actually allowed Apex's Badass to climb right back into this battle for P3 and 4. So we have my Cabbages with Cartier West right in the middle of the two Apex drivers, and Badass just in behind now with I don't know how much time left in the race. I got spectator glitch, so just bear with me, chat. We're going to have to jump out of here real quick. Come back in.
7 minutes.
There we go.
And Cartier just got around Cabbages.
Let's see if we can see that one now. We just missed that as we were just checking the field out there. So good call out by Tattooed. So let's take a quick
keep an
peek.
eye on my drivers, you know.
Well, it's a good chance for you to sit back and just take a look and see the things that are going on track here tonight too as well. I suppose it's a different perspective for you for a change instead of being behind the wheel with the guys. And
absolutely, absolutely.
Definitely appreciate having you in the box here. So
Cartier and Cabbages are no stranger to each other. You know, there was a couple races back, I think it was 2 weeks ago at Sardinia or something like that, where they had a really, really good close battle going for quite a few laps, to be honest.
Yeah, it was about, I think it was about the last 12 or 13 minutes of the race there. I remember that actually. And then Cartier was just able to edge Cabbages out right on the final lap there to take the position from him. So Cabbages did a really great job of keeping Cartier behind him for a long portion of that race. And again, two drivers having a great battle here tonight. But we do see DVD Jake in the lead here with Ninja just shortly behind, 3 seconds behind his second. And then we have this battle for P3, which is currently Cartier West in 3, Cabbages in 4, and Badass in 5. So all three of these drivers, of course, battling for those top 3 positions in the standings here currently. So every position definitely matters for all 3 of these drivers. Woo, Cabbages coming up the Camel Straight, coming out already on a little bit squirrely there, but did a really good job to get the car underneath of him and not really lose a whole lot of speed there. So Lamborghinis are a little bit tricky to drive at times when they decide they want to try and go on you. So great job by Cabbages there.
It's definitely a car where you got your hands full for the entire 40-minute race.
I'm sure all these drivers are going to be looking forward to the clock running out down on this one here today. And I just want to say thanks to the drivers. We had 13 out of 15 of our drivers still make the race today, so that's fantastic. Rain races are typically races that drivers just tend not to make sometimes, you know? So again, this field, the support that these drivers show for the series, for DMJ, for the page, for each other, is just phenomenal, and we really do appreciate it. And of course, the support that the drivers are showing from MacMillan Cancer Support as well is just top notch. Again, Paul Blomstrom coming in with a donation, $10 donation there for MacMillan Cancer Support, and that is this gentleman right here, ladies and gentlemen, in 9th place currently in that Ferrari, coming in with that $10 donation from MacMillan Cancer Support. So I mean, these drivers are 100% on board with everything that's happening here at DMJ Vroom-room and GT45 Gaming, and it's been a great collaboration so far, and can't wait for this battle coming up to the last 3 races, ladies and gentlemen. Two. We're on our 3rd last race of the season. So we are going to have Jake and Super Ninja coming in on their penultimate laps here as soon as they cross the start-finish line here. So these guys are going to take their white flags on the way through this chicane here at Spa. I am really struggling today. I'm really tired, chat.
You know, to be honest though, I think they're going to get one more lap.
They will. I tend to agree with you there. They're definitely these two drivers for sure. You know, I think this battle for P3, 4, and 5 is also going to go one more lap yet here as well. So this battle's not done here either, ladies and gentlemen. So we got battles brewing for 1st and 2nd. Oh, Cabbages getting a little bit deep there. Maybe not accounting for the overspeed ball driving behind Cartier. So we see Badass tucks up in front of Cabbages there now. Hopefully those two can get caught back up on the back end of Cartier here, as again we are on the white flag lap for these drivers here. So a little bit of work to do, but again, we're running in the rain. Anything can happen, and any driver can make a mistake at any point in time on this racetrack and lose positions. So that Joe coming in with that like and the share. Much love, my guy. We appreciate those shares. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the like. Hope you're having a great night, my guy. Egon in 8th place here, Mr. Consistent. We got Vegas up at 9th. We got Ice Block doing really solid here in 10th place as well, ladies and gentlemen. We got Arctic in 11th. We've got Dubs in 12th place, and Kilty looking like he's got that car retired for the day. Crew's still working on it. So we do have GVG Jake in first place. He got 2.2 second gap on second place Super Ninja. So let's go to that battle for potential battle for 3, 4, and 5 here, as it's kind of more of a battle for 4 and 5 at the moment, and it's probably not going to be too much of a battle between teammates here, I wouldn't think, but you never know.
Looks like Badass has been able to put a little time between him and Cabbages.
Yeah, just about got Cabbages out of slipstream at this point here. Cabbages is just in that range.
He's also Cabbage took some fuel and he's got pretty much double the amount of fuel that Badass has right now, and that's one thing Badass has been really good at this season, is being able to estimate how much fuel to take on that pit stop, you know, so you're not over fueling and putting more weight in the car.
And that's absolutely vital too, as well, to making up time in your final stint of a race, or your next stint of a race too. If you don't fill that tank up, your car is going to be a lot lighter. You should go around the track a lot quicker as well. So you should be able to go faster, and you should be able to go faster around the track more consistently longer, because you just have less fuel, and the tires should stay a little bit better because you're not quite, as Tattooed said, carrying the weight around the racetrack. But you do have to adjust to the cars as they lighten up. They do drive a little bit differently as they start to lighten up a little bit too. There's small adjustments, but they're definitely noticeable as a race car driver for sure.
Especially in this wet weather.
So Iceblock starting to put some pressure on Paul here in P9 and 10. So, Paul getting a little bit squirrely coming out of the corner there. Iceblock's been doing a fantastic job here filling in for Spec 1 today. Ninja Kid's been doing a great job as well. Filling in for Tattooed here today as well. So we should probably jump on with our race leader here. They're just coming up to Kemmel Straight. We got some time yet. Cartier sitting in third place currently. I wouldn't say it's comfortable, but he's got a nice little gap there. And we do have Apex and Superman coming across the line, finishing officially in 7th place there. So really great race from Superman. Congratulations to Superman. That is a fantastic race result for him. Egon finishing in 8th place. Vegas Paul coming in 9th. Iceblock coming across in 10th. We got Arctic coming across in 11th. And it will be Dubs in 12th place. And of course, Kilt will round out the field today in 13th. So back to the race leader here. We do have GVG Jake, and he must have made a mistake, because Ninja is all over him. Super Ninja is only 0.5 of a second behind Jake here, coming around the final few corners of the racetrack here. So let's see if Super Ninja can make anything happen here as we're coming into that final chicane. Trying to just get within that run up the straightaway there to the chicane to get that slingshot move coming up to the final corners here. That's what I'd be thinking if I were in Super Ninja's position here right now. Get close enough, get that run up into the straight, and try to get the move done going into the chicane.
Does he have enough time though?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It does look like he's gaining a little bit. He's now under 5. Oh, these guys, every week, these guys have a battle right to the finish line for us. Somewhere in the field is absolutely spectacular, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be no different here tonight. We have a potential drag race maybe here for P1 and P2. Let's see what happens coming through the chicane. Can Ninja close that up? Ooh, it looks like Jake is going to hold the race win here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's very close behind with Super Ninja. That was a great battle there for potential P1 and 2. Cartier looks like he's going to come across here in P3. Ooh, he's coming around a little bit sideways there. So great race result there for Cartier. You can see he's having a little bit of fun. He's happy about that race finish tonight. We do have Badass here sitting in P4 with Cabbages just behind in P5. And Ninja Kid will come across in P6 here tonight. So, really great job by all our drivers on track here in the rain. We only seen one car. A little drift for us there. A little show for you guys from Ninja Kid. Gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Egon, great racing bro. Real nice strategy. And coming across that in good old sideways fashion, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, GVG Jake coming across just in first place, just ahead of Super Ninja, coming with a very close second. We have Cartier West in third, with Badass just behind in fourth, and Cabbages in tow in fifth. And then we had Ninja Kid come across in sixth. Superman with a fantastic race himself in seventh place. Egon in eighth. Vegas Paul having a great race tonight as well in ninth place. Ice Block getting thrown into the fire, coming in P10 for Spec 1. So great job by Ice Block. And then we had Arctic Wolf in 11th, Dubs in 12th, and Kilt in 13th position, ladies and gentlemen. So great job by all the drivers here tonight. And we're going to jump over into that juicy chat. We're going to go do some podium interviews. So if you want to follow me over there, Tat, you can come and do some podium interviews if you're up for it. Fantastic.
Sure.
Just going to get our information we need here. Make sure we save that replay, obviously. Got to get them their race results. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to jump over to that other chat. So we're just going to flip you over to this beautiful screen right here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to jump over up into that official chat. And we're going to go hang out with the boys and see what they have to say for themselves. But we are going to knock this audio off just for a second. Just in case, you never know what we're jumping into. Whew. All right. How's it going, gentlemen? It's awfully quiet. Awfully quiet. If I Reeves, my guy. Great race, brother. Alright, guys, we are gonna do some podium interviews. Is Cartier in the chat?
I don't think so.
I don't
think he ever came into the chat.
He might pop in. He knows the deal, so we'll just give him a minute here. That was a great race. You guys put on an absolutely fantastic race today. Great job in the rain today, ladies, gentlemen. Ladies, great job, ladies.
God, Tim, just because I've got long hair doesn't mean I'm a lady.
Alright, yeah. Fair enough.
Hey, you know how it all goes right now. People's pronouns,
Dude looks like a lady.
Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing wrong with it.
Great
I'm gonna start identifying as a steering wheel from now on.
You're gonna start identifying as first place.
That doesn't work like that, LJ.
Oh yeah, Cartier is there for sure.
GG's go there, good run.
Oh yeah, no, Cartier's already jumped over to Call of Duty, so he's probably not gonna jump in here. Okay.
Oh, he's in here.
Is he? Oh, did he?
He's here.
Yeah, he's in here.
Perfect. There we go. All right. We good. We got our podium, guys, now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that again, round 8 at Spa. Fantastic job by all the drivers on track.
Dog and then seeping into the cushions.
And we're gonna start with our third place finisher, Cartier West, ladies and gentlemen. So Cartier, fantastic race, and for most of that race, you seemed to be battling with Apex Racing's Badass and My Cabbages there. So just talk us through how your race went for you today. How did it feel out there today?
Today was this race was interesting, man. I had a little trouble figuring out the lines here and there, but for the most part, it was smooth. And like you said, fun battle the entire race, though. Good race to Badass and Cabbages, and congratulations to Jake for the win. Y'all was in another league, first and second place. Y'all were in a totally another league than us, but it was a fun race. I oversaved on gas towards the end. I had at least like 4 laps left of gas, so I think that was quite an issue. But other than that, it was a smooth race, though. Smooth race.
Awesome. Well, congratulations and great finish for you here again this week. So, congratulations, and we just love seeing you out on track there battling with these guys, Cartier. And of course, any shout outs, anybody you want to say thanks to?
Hey man, shout out to you. Shout out to Mr. Ghost 45 himself, man. Thank you for hosting such a fun league, and shout out to everybody that's in the league. You know, it's been a super fun league so far, and I'm super glad to be a part of it. That's all I got, man.
Awesome. Well, right on, and cheers and congratulations, Cartier West, our third place finisher here tonight in round 8, ladies and gentlemen, at Spa. So with another great drive, second place finisher LJ Super Ninja, and we're gonna let Tattoo take this interview on. So feel free, Tattoo.
What?
Oh.
Hey, tell me about your race, buddy.
So qualifying was fabulous. I didn't think I could get that lap out of it, but in the race I got that lap. The start was nice. It was nice and clean. In practice a lot, I was drifting around just to get used to what the car would do when it's sideways. So in the race when I got sideways, I knew it had more grip in it, and I felt confident in the car. So that helped a ton, just trying to push it, getting the most out of it.
We noticed in the race that you had a really, really close battle for quite a while with Jake. You know, you guys were kind of nose to tail and whatnot. What were your thoughts on that?
It's not my championship to fight for, and I don't want to risk another DNF from him, so I was just kind of holding back a bit. I wanted to put some pressure just to let him know I was there, but I didn't want to make any moves and risk ruining both of our races.
Awesome,
I'd rather take second from a DNF.
Well, that was a great race, buddy. I'm glad you were part of it, and I'm glad I was able to get home in time to be able to at least watch it.
Thank you.
And of course, any shout outs, LJ?
Yeah, to you, DMJ, and Egon for hosting these amazing races, and of course Rockefeller Racing and Adam for the livery.
Hey, big shout out to Rockefeller Racing Sephiroth. For those of you who don't know who Adam is, of course making the liveries for Sephiroth here for the series. So, and they do look good on track, and you make that thing look real good when you're driving around, my guys. So, congratulations on your second place finish, and second podium in a row for LJ Super Ninja, ladies and gentlemen. And our race winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I believe he's our current points leader. Without knowing for sure because it hasn't been 100% verified, but GVG Jake, ladies and gentlemen, again putting up another strong performance for the Ghost Viper gaming community. And congratulations, man, great race. I know you haven't been feeling the best about your GT Sport racing later, so tell us how you're feeling today.
It didn't feel too bad today. It didn't feel too bad yesterday either, to be honest, but I was very stressed the whole race with a brake pedal that decided to full pressure halfway down straights and on the exits of corners, so I was dealing with that a little bit, and it was strange and stressful, but we got the job done.
And we got Paul coming in saying hashtag Superman killed it out there, hashtag Chris great comms, and we got Spec One saying great race everyone. Just so you guys know, showing a little love out there. You guys had tons of fans in the chat tonight cheering. Pretty much every driver had a fan in the chat tonight. It was absolutely fantastic. So just so you guys know, yeah, you guys are picking up your groupies here. I love to see it. And of course, any shout outs, Jake? Any shout outs, my man?
You, DMJ, Egon, for running the league, obviously, and the chaps on track, as always, for the great racing that we ensue.
And it really was a great race. Typically, ladies and gentlemen, in these GT Sport rain races, we see the field spread out quite a bit. Now, we did see a little bit of separation in the field, but within that separation, we've seen plenty of battles going on track, right from top to bottom. So it was a really fantastic race put on by our DMJ series drivers here again. So congratulations to all you guys. You survived the rain. I love to see it. And we'll see you guys next week. We have 2 races left, ladies and gentlemen. The points battle is close. It's going to be heaty.
Double points reverse grid.
Yes, sir. And we also have the second Sportsmanship Award vote being put up this week, going into round 9 as well, ladies and gentlemen. So there is 5 bonus points available for one lucky driver, and this will be voted by the drivers in the series as well. So we will be looking forward to making that announcement at the beginning of the broadcast next week. We'll let you guys know who the winner of that bonus 5 points is. So congratulations, guys. Please feel free to speak freely, and great race, everybody. Thank you so much. Hey, you guys are good, man. You guys are good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Typically, we'll open up a lobby after a DMJ broadcast, but your boy Ghost is just burnt tonight, guys. It's been a very long day. We need to eat a nice hot meal. We need a good hot shower. And we need to get these results off to our amazing representatives over there at DMJ Vroom-room. So this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, is presented by GT45 Gaming. The main dude here, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is DMJ Vroom-room. They are the brainchild behind the series. They are the one that provides the series to GT45 Gaming here in North America. They are also partnered with LWR Designs, GT Omega Racing, and Fanatec. And, you know, just much love, everybody. It's an honor to have this series here in North America. It's an honor to be able to present this series to you guys, the race fans here in North America. There will be more seasons coming, so stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not reacted to the stream yet, don't forget to react to the stream before we leave here tonight. If you wouldn't mind sharing out, even if you guys are watching it after it was broadcast live, smash that share out. It just helps get the reach. It helps the page grow. We got Chris Reeve coming in with that like and the share as well. And we do support MacMillan Cancer Support, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're able to donate, even if it's $1, $10, even a penny, you guys, every little bit helps. We had Paul coming in donate $10 yesterday on MacMillan Cancer Support. So he's a legend, this guy. He has been supporting MacMillan all season long. And it's just been a great series. 2 weeks left, ladies and gentlemen. The chase for the cup begins. Stay tuned for some announcements here at the page. Stay tuned for more from DMJ. Massive shout out to my guy Egon for doing all the work behind the scenes. And massive shout out for my boy Tattooed Freak coming in, jumping in the comments box, giving us a little bit of perspective from a driver's point of view. Not only a driver's point of view, but a driver that's within the series. So it was fun to have him there. He had some great insights. And it was just a fantastic evening. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the broadcast. And tell everybody about DMJ Vroom-room, baby, because we take it over North America. We take it over the United Kingdom. And who knows where we're taking DMJ next, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of GT45 Gaming, my community, thank you so much. We love you. Stay winning. And we'll see everybody next week for round 9 at Kyoto. Ooh, yeah.